Hi, we're Heal Your Autism, Michelle and Mark here. Mark's about to show us how to make the basic bone broth.
Alright guys and gals and Heal Your Autism readers, I'm going to show you what the basic bone broth is on the GAPS diet. This is how I've varied mine a little bit because I don't really care about the veggies and the black pepper and stuff like that in it, but these are the basic bones that go in it. So if you'll get a shot of these are long soup bones that have not been yet cut, but they've still got some of the cartilage and the joint meat still on them. This is important to get if you can find them. Then the next thing, these are cut up pieces of beef feet. That's right, beef hooves. Not that they have feet, they have hooves. And here's one that you'll like. These are cut up pieces of pig's feet.
Can you pull one out?
Yep. And let's see if I can get a foot looking part. No, apparently not. So they don't look like feet, so you're good.
They spared you from the feet.
Exactly. And I know that sounds gross, but believe me, the pig's feet add a lot of protein to the broth. So here's how we're going to do this. This is really simple. This can be done by 50 chimps typing away on 50 typewriters. It's that easy. So I'll show you how to do. First, what we do, take the big bones.
The frozen big bones.
Yep, the frozen ones. Alright. Break them apart. There we go. Put those in the bottom of the pot. Then take your pig's feet. Pour those on top. Pull the bags out. You don't want plastic in your broth. That is not good for your gut. Then put beef feet.
The feet are already walking.
They're walking. They're trying to get away. Put your beef feet in there on top. Excuse me. Hooves. Put all your plastic to the side here. I have an extra pork bone from a pork roast I smoked, and I want to add that to it. Then you can recycle all of this. We'll put this over here for now. Then, kind of even everything out. Wash your hands next, since you've handled raw meat. Dry your hands. All right. Then, water.
What kind of water is that, Mark?
This is just filtered water I got from the store where I work. I work for Whole Foods, and it's 45 cents a gallon, and it's filtered and all that good stuff, so it has no taste. You're going to pour the water in the pot. Need more water. To cover the bones. Now, you see how the pork shoulder bone just got covered? That's all the water you need, just to cover all the bones. Then, what I do is add, I use Heinz sea salt, but you could use other salts, other sea salts. Celtic sea salt, that's one you could use. I think there's Baleen brand sea salt, or other sea salts. Bulk sea salts, that would work too. And then, that is about 1 tablespoon. I put in 2 tablespoons. Swish it around a little bit. Or rotate it, that's a better word. And then, I'm going to turn it on to a medium heat. Then what you do is once this comes to a boil, you turn it down so that it just simmers. You'll see bubbles coming up and you'll see it slowly simmering. It won't be at a rolling boil. You don't want to boil with this because it will get out bitter flavors in the bones, if there are any. And some bones do have bitter flavors. So just after it boils, turn it down to a simmer. Then let it simmer for about 3 hours. Now I know a lot of people say, oh no, you have to boil them for 8 hours. If you boil any bones, even beef bones, veal bones, for that long, you lose a lot of flavor. And take this from me, I've been making soups and stocks for restaurant and hotel kitchens ever since the early 90s. And that's one thing I definitely learned. If you overcook bones, you do lose some of the flavor. But the whole point of a broth like this is to get out all the proteins, or as many proteins in the meat as possible, because you need those to heal your gut. According to the GAPS diet, you need fats and proteins mainly to start healing the cells in your intestinal lining. So this is the main way to do it. So that is how you do a simple broth for the GAPS diet.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.